Hey everyone, this is BremSter and I'm back with another puzzle in the Barbie Sudoku series. Yep, we've got another pink grid. 2 down, well, once I've solved this, 2 down, 3 to go. Yep, there's 5 puzzles like this and it's absolutely stunning. Thank you to the people who set the puzzles and thank you to Sven for coming to the Barbie party with giving us the option of making a pink grid with pink given digits in Sudoku Pad. So hopefully the curse of the invisible black given digit will go away because who can ignore pink? So let's have a look at Mystery in Pink. Like all of the mini-series on my channel, they've been so far, they've been set by someone who is at this point anonymous, but when we solve the puzzle on this series, we will find out who the actual setter of the puzzle was. At this point, I don't know. So Mystery in Pink by Haunted Beauty Mistress of the Manor. Apparently that was a Barbie doll. Cool. So, what do we have? We have normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every pink box, in every pink row, and in every pink column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Any set of 3 sequential cells along a pink entropic line, or the pink entropic lines, must contain a low digit, a middle digit, and a high digit. Digits may repeat on lines if allowed by other rules. So any set of 3 lines, so these 3 will contain a low, middle, and a high. Those 3 will contain a low, a middle, and a high. Those 3 will contain a low, a middle, and a high. Cells separated by a pink X must sum to 10. Cells separated by a pink V must sum to 5. Not all pink X's and or pink V's are necessarily given. Digits in the bordered pink circle must be odd. And there is another rule which is listed, which is you may not solve this puzzle if you're Anish Kapoor or solving on behalf of Anish Kapoor. I'll let you Google that one for yourself. So I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer and let's give this Barbie puzzle a shot. So we know that this is a 6 because this is an X clue. This is a low digit. Now, because we know this is a low digit, and I'm going to use blue for low, and we know this is a middle digit, and I'm going to use green for middle. So we know that each 3 sets along a line must contain a low, middle, and a high. So this must be a high digit. So this is going to be 7, 8, or 9. I'll get rid of the coloring on this line in a middle. But we know this now contains a middle and a high, so it needs a low, 1, 2, 3. This contains a high and a low, so it must be middle, 4, 5, 6, and we've got a 4 and a 6 already, so this is a 5. And we can continue. This has got a low and a mid, so this must be high, 7, 8, 9. This has got a mid and a high, so we will continue, and every third cell along this is going to be the same. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. This has to be low to complete it, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so and this is just the way it's going to work because of the way each 3 set has to have the same. If this is low, this is mid, this is high, this will be mid, high, and then I need a low. This is then going to be high, mid. So every third one is going to be the same. I'm explaining this badly, but that's basically the way it works because you have to continue the set. So after low, we've got mid. So this is going to be 4, 5, 6, and this is going to be 4, 5, 6. And then after mid, these have to be high, 7, 8, 9. Now 7, 8, 9 goes with 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 goes with 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6. Well, you can't put 5 on it. So 4, 6 goes with 4, 6. And this is a 4, 6 pair. So what do we get from that? We've got a 7, 8, 9 triple. No, hang on. 7, 8, 9 triple. This can't be a 1. This can't be a 1, so this can't be a 9. So we've got a 2, 3 pair. So hang on. Are we missing anything from this? Mid, mid, low, 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 high, high, high. So this is from 4, 5, or 6. Possibly I do want to keep the coloring actually. So I'm going to select all the low digits because I may need entropic coloring. So I am going to keep all the entropic coloring. So I think that's my low digits and I'll mark them in blue. I don't have my nifty improved coloring because I am with slightly lower contrast because I am this is the beta version of Sudoku Pad at this time. Hopefully that will go away. Hopefully we will have this in the full version of Sudoku Pad by the time these go live, but if not, beta is fine. 5 can't go here, so 5 is in one of those two. So these have to be low or mid. because they are from 1, 2, 3, 4, and this can't be 2, 3. So this is actually 1, 4. So these are low and mid. 1, 4 can only go with 6 or 9. Now, if this is 4, 1, this would be 9. If this is 1, 4, this would be 6. Yeah, actually that works, I think. Which is a little unfortunate. So this can't be mid. You're right, it can't be. So this is low or high, but I'm not sure which. So this is not 1 or 5. So this is 3, 7, or 9. Not sure the trick I am missing. So this is 6 or 9. So this is a 1, 4, 6, 9 quadruple. Is it this line? I feel it's got to be. I can't put 5 in any of those. Can't put 5 there. 5 is in one of those two. That's 3. Those are both high. I know 2 of these are high. 2 of these are high. And that's a high. So I can't put a high in any of those. So one of those is high. And only one of those is high. So this has to be high. Because only one of those can be high. If this wasn't high, the 2 high digits in this column would have to go here, and that would put 4 highs in the box. That has to be a high digit. So these are a low and a mid. So they're 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. I don't feel that's helped me much, but this is 7, 8, or 9. Let's colour this line, but using different colours. Let's use... Actually, let's maybe use the letter tool, which it is actually turned on. So, is it turned on? Why am I not got access to the letter tool? Ah, letter tool is off. Okay, so let's do this. So this would be A. This would be A. 1, 2, 3, A, A. This would be B, 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 and B. And this would be C, C, and C. Now we know this, whatever this is, if this is low, these are both medium. I'm trying to see if I can make a connection between that. But if that is A, hang on, these are different. Yeah, but they have to be different. There's something weird going on here. If this is 1, 4, 6, 9, this is 1, 4, 6, 9, this is B. Because this would be 1 and 6, and this would be the high digit, because these would be low and mid. If this is 4, 1, 9, this would be mid, then this would be C. So this is B or C. That's not great. But I know it's not A. No, I'm not getting this. So I know 5 is down here. I'm really not getting this. What have I missed? It's something obvious. It's got to be something obvious. So there's no 1 here. So 1 is in one of those two. So 1 is down here somewhere. So what's this X? It can't be, it's either 28 or 37 because it can't be 19 or 46. So this is 28 or 37. So this is, B is low or high. So this is low or high only. So this can't be mid. So was there something, if this is 1, 4, 6, then this would be high, which would be fine. If this was 4, 1, 9, if this is 4, 1, 9, this would be low, which is fine. 2, 3, 7, 8. Well, this can't be a 2 or a 3 now, because if this is 2, 7, that's a 3. This is the 5. Okay, so that's something. So this is a mid digit, and this is a low digit. So C can't be low. C can't be low, because if C was low, all of those would be, I'd have 4 low digits. So C can't be low, therefore it's mid. So C is, so this is 4, 1, this is 6, and this is 9. So we can now color this. So this become high digits. Actually, let's just do it. So C is now a mid digit and B is a low digit. So this is not 7, 8. This is 2, 3. This is not 2, 3. It's 7, 8. So that is a high digit. This is a low digit. This is 4 or 5 only. This is 4 or 5 only. I can probably get rid of digits in corners. This is a 2 or a 3. So let's actually try and get rid of letters in... Oops, what did I just do? No, I was trying to get rid of letters in corners. So let's get rid of A, B, C, A, B, C, B, and I think I've got my grid back under control. Okay, now, this is mid. Oh, this is a 5, so this is a 4. This is 2, 3, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6, which is mid. This is not a 1 because it's 7, 8, or 9. Now, this is not 4, 6. So what can this be? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 7, 8. So this is also 2, 3, 7, 8. And no, that could be mid. This is low though, so it's 1 or 3. So this is 9 or 7. This is not mid. So it's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So this is 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. And they are different. And these are low and high. So there's a low and a high in here, and a low and a high in here, and a low and a high in here. So that's interesting. So this contains a low and a high. These are the same digit. So this is the mid, isn't it? Because this and this are the same. Plus one of those. This... Hang on, how does that work? This can't put a 5 on an X. Can't put a 5 on this line. This has to be the 5, I think. Yeah, this has to be the 5. Because I can't put 5 on this line because I've already got the mid digit. Can't put 5 on an X. And this digit and this digit are the same because they're 3 apart. So that is the 5. So this is not the 5 and this is the 5. So this is now the middle digit. So 1, 2, 3. That is a middle digit. So this is a 4 or a 5 or a 6, and it's not a 5 or a 6. That's a 4. So this This is a weird puzzle. This is a very, very weird puzzle. So this can't be 4, 6. This has to be low or high. And these were always going to alternate between low and high. Can't put 2 in those, but I can put 2 here. But only one of them. One of these has to be, at least one of these has to be high, which means at least one of those has to be low, and I can't put 2 there. So I can't put 8 there. This is very, very strange. This is 7, 8, 9. Oh, so this is 1, 2, 3, and it can't be 1 or 2. This is 3, this is 7, which takes 3 and 7. Sorry, I'm going to try and remember now to turn off puzzle events, which are on by default. This is a low. This is 1, 2, 8, 9. Well, there's no 1 there, so there's no 9 there. There's no 2 there, so there's no 8 there. So this is the high digit. This is the low digit, which means this is also a high digit, which means this is an 8 or a 9. Which means there's no 8, 2 on this because this is an 8, 9 pair, and this becomes a 3, 7 pair. So this has to be a 1 or a 2, which means that is a low digit to complete the column. And 3 along from a low digit is a low digit, so that's the 3 and that's the 7, which is a high digit. This now has to be a high digit, which is 7, 8, or 9, and I'm not sure which. This is a high digit because it's 3 along, 7, 8, 9, which means this is 1, 2, or 3, which is a low digit, and this is 3 along, so this is a low digit, and this is a high digit. So these are 1, 2, 3, and this is 7, 8, 9. Wow. This is good fun. This is really good fun. Now, this is not a 2, so this is not an 8. This is a high digit. This is not a 3. This is a 7, 9. So it's now a high digit, which means this is the 8, which means this is the 2. This is the 9. This is now 7 or 8 only, but there's a 7, 9 pair, so this is an 8. Now, these all have to be mid because I've got all the lows and the highs. This is a 1, and these are 4, 5, and 6. There's no 4 there, there's no 6 there, there's no 5 there because of the 4, 5, 6 over here. This is so cool. Still trying to figure out how to solve it. 3 is in one of those two. This can't be a 1 because I've already got 3 lows. This is the 1, which is low, and this is not 1. Now, one of these has to be a 5 because I'm missing the 5 medium, and it can't be in this box. So this is the 5, which becomes the final medium, and this is now missing a low, which is a 2, 3, but I can't put a 3 there. So that's the 2, and that's the 3. That ends that low. This is now missing a high digit, which is an 8. This is missing a high and a low. Well, this 1 makes this 3, which makes this 7. There's no 7, 3 here anymore. This 7 looks up making this 9 and this 1, which looks down making this 2 and this 8. The 2 looks up making this 3 and 7. 7 comes out of there. So these are 2, 8, and 9, but there's no 8 in them. So this is the 8. This is a 2, 9 pair. This 2 makes this the 9 and this the 2. See, pink digits are easier to see. And this is the low. There is a 1 in one of those two, which will be the last low. 5 in one of those two. 6 in one of those two. And a 9, well, this is a 1, 9 pair because 1, 9, 1, 9, this is a 1, 9 pair. So this becomes the 5 and the 6. So those are the last medium digits. And this is a 1, 9 pair, which means I can tell what these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So those are the last, or not the last medium digits, but this 6 makes that the 4 and that the 6. The 4 looks across making this 5, 6, and 4. These are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, and 7. There's no, this 9 makes this 7, which takes 7 out of there, but it means this is not 3 or 7. That's the 5. And then I'll use that 7 to make that the 3 and that the 7. 5 I make green, 3 I make blue, and 7 I make yellow. Before I do the next one, I might try and remember to do the exporting of colors from my normal Sudoku pattern import into this. We'll see how we go. This becomes 2-3 to complete the row, which means it's a low digit. This becomes 8-9 to complete the row, which means it's a high digit. 2-3 in the column, which I've always had. This 8 looks down, meaning this is not 8. I could have used 8 in the row for that, but what am I missing from here? 2, 7, and 9. Well, there's no 7 there. There's no 7 there either. Well, 2, 7, 9 means this is a 1. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 6, and 8. Well, there's 4 and 8 means that's the 6, which means that is mid. Hello, mid. 4 and 8. Not sure yet. This 7, of course, made this 8, which takes 8 out of those. The 8 goes with a 2 on a pink X, which means this is the 3 and this is the 2. This means this is not the 2 and this is not the 2. This is a 1-3 pair, which made sense from that 7-9 a very long time ago. This is not a 3. What are these? 3, 7, and 9? Well, there's no 7 there. And there's no 9 there because of the 8-9 pair. This is a 3, which means it is low. This is a 7-9, giving me a 7-9 pair, meaning that is a high digit. 7-9 pair, this is a 1, 2, or 3 because I've got all 3 mediums and all 3 highs. This is a low digit. And the 1, why have I got 1, 3? No, it's 1, 2, or 3, and it's not 3. But the 1, 2 pair looks up, meaning this is the 3, this is the 1. The 3 makes that 7. The 7 looks down, meaning that's not 7. This becomes 9. This becomes 7. The 7 looks across, making that 9, which means this is the 2 and this is the 7. The 2 becomes low. The 7 becomes high. Well, it always was, but I'm marking it such. This is a 4 or a 6 because I need to complete the medium digits and I need something to break the pattern open. Or I've made a terrible mistake. It could be I've made a terrible mistake. This 2 looks back making this 1 and this 2. The 1 looks back making this 9 and this 1. 9 being high and 1 being low. The 9 looks back making this 8 and this 9. Then that looks up making this 8 and this 9. The 8 looks across making this 4 and this 8. The 4 being the middle digit and the 8 being the high digit. The 4 looks back making this the 6 and this the 4, which looks up making this the 6 and this the 4. Barbie owns a mansion. Well, that was to be expected because privileged whiteness. Setter, Frappy, who still thinks life in plastic isn't so fantastic. I've never really tried it, so I wouldn't know. 20 minutes and 33 seconds. That was a really, really cool Barbie puzzle. And lots of colour everywhere. And actually, it's kind of appropriate that it's got the more garish colours rather than my more subdued palette. So maybe I'll stick with these. Thank you, everyone, for, I hope, joining us. I'm curious to see how many dislikes these puzzles get, but I'm hoping people jump in on the fun. Because it's all in good spirit. I mean, let's have some fun with the hobby that we have. If we try and take puzzles and everything if we try and take anything in life that isn't deliberately serious, like medical stuff and everything, then we're just getting cantankerous, and I don't want to get cantankerous as I get old. I've got enough reasons to be angry. So let's just focus on fun and just have fun with what we do. I think that's incredibly important, and I think this is one of the most silly and fun things I've done in Sudoku in a very long time, and I'm really having a ball with it. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. I hope you can get in on the spirit of it, and as always, good luck with your solving.